In first set, we can notice multiple times that Shankar is giving so many mid-court lifts and so many mid-court toss. What happened when you give mid-court tosses, your opponent have better chances to finish the rallies. And that is what Shankar was doing in first set and at starting of first set. Then Shankar started doing some crazy level of sideline smashes, and man, it reminded me of Shrikant Kidambi. Shrikant Kidambi used to do same level of overhead smashes and cross-court smashes too. What a perfect smashes by Shankar there. From the time when Shankar was playing in junior level, I have discussed that the best footwork that I have seen in juniors gameplay is Shankar's, and today the same thing he has shown here today against Leong Jun Hao. And talking about Leong Jun Hao footworks too, both player has one of the stable footwork that whenever you see them, you see that how flawless they are moving on court, how they are moving like water on court. And this is the thing that whenever I discuss about footwork, no matter where it's women singles or men singles, how you are moving on court, that is most important. Both players were doing longer rallies around 15 16 or more than that, really short rallies. But one issue that I saw was with Leong Jun Hao. He was continuing the rallies, he was dominating too, and Shankar was dominating the rally too. Both were doing so good longer rallies. But issue went when Leong Jun Hao got the chance to finish the rally. He hit the shuttle out of the court. Some smashes he did this much out from, I would say, that sidelines. For an example, this is sideline. Okay, this is sideline, and out of this, umpire will say it's out. Line judge will say it's out. This is the line where court ends. Okay, and Leong Jun Hao was hitting shuttle out of court, and I was like, man, you got the chance to finish the rally, and you were hitting out of the court. So these were the thing that was clearly visible in all three sets. Leong Jun Hao literally targeted the net play in first set, and that was working on his side too. First of all, whenever Shankar was doing a dribble on net, that dribble was a little bit more on height, and that is where Leong Jun Hao took advantage, doing tap, doing a flat shot. And that was the good thing that I saw in Leong Jun Hao's gameplay when he targeted the net and also got the points too. Again, the same thing was visible in every other release that Leong Jun Hao is building up release around 15, 16 more than those release, and again Leong Jun Hao, when he get the chance to finish the rally, he is hitting the shuttle out of the court. And I was like, man, you got the chance to finish the rally, why you are doing this? Multiple errors by Leong Jun Hao was the reason that Leong Jun Hao lost the first set, and kudos to Shankar too. He kept the pace around 16-17 scores too when he knew that doing longer rallies is working for him. And Leong Jun Hao, man, so many errors. So 21-14 and first set ends here. Now let's talk about second set, and from start of second set, every smash, every I would say that shots, tosses or drops, everything that Leong Jun Hao doing is going on his side. If he's smashing straight down the line, it is going on court. Whenever he's doing dribble, it is going on court. So less errors was the reason that Leong Jun Hao was outperforming Shankar in second set. One more thing that was clearly visible, that Leong Jun Hao was trying to finish the rallies around 8 to 10 or 12 shots, and that was going on his side. Whenever he was trying to finish the rallies faster with his crazy good smashing abilities too, it was going on his side, and it was, I will say, that more of advantage for him. And talking about Shankar, he knew that doing longer rallies will go on his side, but kudos to Leong Jun Hao too. He knew that this strategy is working, and he was finishing rallies faster. What crazy good cross smashes and straight down the line smashes by Leong Jun Hao. Man, I was literally impressed how good Leong Jun Hao's smashing skills are. One thing that I observe is that whenever I used to see classic badminton around, I will say that Linden, Lee Chong with his era, when classic badminton in men's singles were used to happen, the same thing, some release was going on in second set when I saw Leong Jun Hao pushing Shankar in diagonal court. Shankar doing same thing with Leong Jun Hao. What a classic release it was, and I was literally impressed by both players. 21-18, Leong Jun Hao wins the second set. Third set starts, and the first thing that was clear, 110% clear, was Shankar doing longer rallies. And again, I also observed one thing, that this was a part of the court where Shankar was more comfortable. Like in first set, when the same side where Shankar were playing in first set, this was the same side in third set, and it was more comfortable side for Shankar. Again, some crazy level of smashes by Leong Jun Hao, man. How good he is, and those cross smashes. It reminded me a little bit of Lizija, not complete Lizija, but those smashing skills, man, crazy good by Leong Jun Hao. One thing that I didn't liked about Leong Jun Hao was so many flick serve. Man, I don't know how many flick serve he did. And one more thing, that whenever you do flick serve should be a surprise for your opponent, not a common service. Like if you are doing backhand serve or high serve, your opponent knows that this is short serve and where to stand and everything. But flick serve gives your opponent a little bit jerk, or your opponent will get little bit confused that, oh, like, oh, how will I defend this? 16-17 scores, and the same thing that I told you that was working for Leong Jun Hao in the second set was the same thing that Leong Jun Hao was doing again and again, and was finishing the release faster with his crazy good attack, and that was working for him too. But finally the really strength of Shankar won here, and 21-16 third set won by Shankar, and a complete match won by Shankar. Third set was at some point I was thinking like, man, Leong Jun Hao had some chances to do longer release. He is capable of doing longer release. It is not that Leong Jun Hao can't do longer release. In first set, he showed that doing longer release at his part too. He can do that. But finishing longer release was an issue. So in third set, Shankar did the same thing, doing longer release, pushing Leong Jun Hao on backline and front court. This was the thing that gone to Shankar's side, and he won this match. Talking about this match, I have no so much complaint regarding Leong Jun Hao or Shankar. No one. One thing that was visible was a classic badminton. I really liked how these two players shown that we in this current era of young generation too, we can give a classic badminton match, and way better. I am impressed by both players. So comment down your views. See you in next video. Bye bye.